Hey Skylar, your
But,
camera's off, by the way.
yeah.
Just turn it on whenever you want, or whenever you feel comfy. Good morning, good afternoon, and good whatever time it is. My name is Trevor Lair, and welcome to another episode of TREVANTINE, the podcast in which you get to hear the thoughts, feelings, and emotions from an 18-year-old senior in high school being affected by the coronavirus. Today, I think, is a great day to talk about weightlifting, bodybuilding, and just how to, I guess, maintain while all the gyms are closed and basically we don't have the ability to go work out. So in a Zoom call with me, I have two probably of the strongest people I know in a call. Guys, are you guys there? All right, would you guys like to introduce yourselves? And so how would you guys describe yourselves as like power lifters, bodybuilders, or just strong people?
year, I've been doing like bodybuilding stuff because I've been doing like higher reps.
Hey, so I definitely forgot to unmute your mics. Do you guys mind introducing your names again?
Yeah, I'm Gertlin.
I'm Skylar Bachman.
All right, I just wanted to clear that up with everyone. My bad. So with or before Corona, did you guys have any like major goals when it came to fitness and lifting, or was it just kind of you lifted to get better?
Kind of a little bit of both. Like, there's definitely some goals you set to push yourself, but mainly just to get better. Like, I know I wanted to try and get to 500 on squat by the end of the school year. Um, and then I wanted both my bench and clean to try to get close to 350 because I kind of like had this goal to have those equal 1,200 pounds by the end of the school year. So like that was a goal, but it's really just to get better and like see improvement.
I think right now, like my only fitness goal was hit like a 315 bench. But other than that, it was just basically just get bigger.
I like that. And then, so like when Corona came through and like a lot of the gyms and school closed, how did that change your goal and your path to fitness, like the ultimate whatever you wanted to achieve?
Yeah, it's just kind of different because like you don't, not everyone has like a rack in their basement and stuff, and like I have dumbbells and a bench, so I can still do bench fine and incline, but like clean and squat, I have to like find alternate ways to do that. But just trying to find different ways to like get the same movement and same muscle group working is kind of the biggest challenge. I know like doing squat jumps or stuff like that helps a lot with squats, cleans. I mean, I don't really know for cleans. There's a lot, I guess. But yeah, just trying to find alternates is the biggest challenge.
Yeah. Well, obviously, with like without a gym, you don't have 100 different machines at your disposal to hit triceps. Um, so I mean, it is a lot harder since obviously there you don't have a plethora of equipment with you. And I mean, at my house, it's kind of rough because I got 25-pound dumbbells and that's about it. So like what I've been doing is like just everything that I do, I just like go to failure because that's really like the only way you'll be able to maintain. Because if you do 25 pounds, you do like 10 reps of bicep curls, you don't feel anything. You're not going to maintain anything. You're just going to lose everything. Might as well not even be working out. So yeah, like whenever I work out, I just try to go to failure as much as possible. I just do like bicep curls, and I just since 25 pounds is kind of light, I just like really control on the way down. I just try to make it as hard for me as hard as possible for me. And then with legs, it's kind of tough because obviously I don't have a squat rack or anything to do like leg press or leg extensions on. But I've been using this time to like get better at running since I'm in ROTC. Like running's a big thing. So since I can't do legs, I've been kind of just like supplementing running as like my leg workout over these past 2 weeks.
Mm. So I mean, with the quarantine, at least in Kansas City, going until like late March ish, how like what are some creative ways that you're going to be able to keep continuing this? You mentioned just finding different ways and maybe even like doing negatives and going till failure, but what are some other things that you guys have been doing to help maintain and help sort of keep you from losing all your gains?
Yeah, I think bench is a little bit easier to keep up with just because push-ups are basically the same motion and pretty good substitute. But like you can do different things with that. You can do incline push-ups, you can do decline push-ups. You can just do regular, you can do wide, you can do close grip, Spider-Man. Um, and then you can also like try like working your way up to like a handstand push-up too. So I think there's a lot of those, like a lot of push-ups and stuff that you can do to maintain your like bench goals. But I think squat and clean are really hard. So for those, I just kind of like replace squats with like box jumps or something like that. Um, and I don't know, there's not really a whole bunch to replace squats with just because it's like your legs are so strong, you need weight on your back to like work them out a lot. So just like doing a whole bunch of jumping and stuff is really the only other thing you can do.
Yeah, kind of what Garrett said. Just do push ups and try to find substitutes. I guess like my one other tip would be just have fun with it, because if you do stuff that you're not having fun with, you're not going to be motivated, you're not going to push as hard. So just change things up whenever you feel like you need to, and just have fun working out, make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Do you guys have hoops, like basketball hoops in your front yard?
Yeah.
I don't. I do not.
Skylar, have you found yourself playing basketball a little bit more? Or is this...
I mean, yeah, it's a couple times. I don't have a inflated basketball. It's kind of deflated, but yeah, I go in for dunks sometimes.
I mean, when ball's life, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
All right. Have you guys noticed any like weight loss, weight gain due to just staying at home all the time, I guess?
I have not, but I don't like weighing myself every day, so I definitely could have. If anything, I actually feel like I've lost weight just because muscle is like more dense, so it weighs more than fat or anything like that, and I feel like I'm probably losing muscle faster than I'm gaining fat or anything like that.
Yeah. I was in the process of like dieting down, so I was down like 10 pounds or so, and I had another like 5 to 8 to go. But since I don't have access to a gym, and just like doing the exercise I'm doing right now isn't the same, or it's not going to work near as good as what I would be doing at the gym. I've kind of put the diet on a hold for right now, just because if you diet down without like a proper weight training stimulus, you're going to lose more muscle than you'd want to. So right now I'm just maintaining, and then once the gyms open back up again, that's when I'll start dieting back down again.
When do you guys see the gyms opening up again?
They'll probably open up with the rest of the city, honestly. I think when the gyms are probably the place where bacteria can spread the easiest, just because everyone's using the same equipment and stuff. And just so many different people are at the gym, especially like Norterra, which is a really popular one, like every day. So I think they will be honestly one of the last ones to open, just because it's such an easy place to transmit the virus between people.
Well, didn't Trump say like we're gonna go back to normal like in the middle of April? Didn't he say something like that?
I have no clue.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully,
but hopefully, I mean, we could only hope that we go back to the gym, you know?
Yeah.
So, obviously we all kind of have different workout routines. What is your like routine or like even daily routine been looking like? Like for example, I wake up, I'll eat an egg, then I'll go run, and then I'll do my Coach Jones workout. What have you guys been doing?
Mine's typically just wake up and typically just go straight to do the workout like that he puts out, and then doing that, and then maybe add on sprints or go play spike ball with some friends afterward, just to add a little bit more of a workout to it. Actually, I typically do schoolwork like right after I shower, and then I go do that stuff if I want. But yeah, kind of similar to trying to replicate like if I had it second hour, just waking up and working out at the same time I typically would.
I do kind of like a upper lower split. So like every other day I run, and then the days I don't run, I pretty much do the same thing. It's just like a full upper body. I do like push-ups to failure, pull-ups, bicep curls, some sort of like makeshift tricep exercise, and then maybe like another exercise after that, whatever I think of. But I don't know. The stuff I'm doing right now has pretty much been the same for the last couple of weeks.
Has Jeff Nippard been treating you well?
No, actually, I did hop back on. I was in the middle of his push pull legs split. This last semester I was on like week 3 or something like that, because I've been going this. I'm pretty sure I haven't been on a program like ever since I've been to college. I tried to hop back on a program, but I don't know, that kind of got ruined. He came up with a new video of like how to make your home exercise worthwhile, and I watched the video. It was like pretty pointless. He just told us to like buy dumbbells, and like I don't have like $200 to spend on dumbbells, so it's kind of pointless video.
Have you guys ever considered buying like more weights? Or do you think this will blow
Um,
over in time?
well, I already have a set dumbbell, so I don't really need to. Um, and a curl bar we have, so yeah, I
Flex.
haven't had that problem. Sorry. Hey, there's some people with like full blown racks in their basement. It's crazy. Like seeing them post for Coach Jones and stuff. There's
Kind of
some
makes
nice
me
young dudes out
jealous.
there. Yes,
But then
same
again, they're
here.
also not two-time Iron Eagle.
No.
That is true.
What about you,
But
Skylar?
yeah, no,
Oh, my bad. Keep going, Gary.
no, you're good. I was gonna wrap it up. Throw it to Skylar.
What was the question?
Have you considered buying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I mean, I would if I had the money. I'm broke right now, so I can't.
yeah, especially
But
with all of us losing money or jobs.
I'm still getting paid.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. How does that work? I'm intrigued. Do you want to explain what you're doing?
I don't know. Basically, so like for the Army Reserves, we were supposed to have drill like the first week of April, and then it's now it's like an online drill. So literally, I just have to like log in. I have to text like my person, and I just have to do like whatever they tell me to do throughout the day, just like at home. And once I finish, I just like text them saying I'm done. I get paid. But I don't know if like with like ROTC, I get like a stipend every month, and even though I'm not doing anything ROTC related, I still get paid for ROTC, which is nice.
What a life, man.
Yeah.
Must be nice. All right, guys. Well, that's basically all the questions I had for you guys. Do you guys want to? You guys have any big things to say? Any messages you want to get out?
I'll just say what Skylar said earlier. Make sure if you are working out, make sure it's like fun for you. Like try new things or do something that like looks like a challenge to you, but you'll have fun with. I don't like that's probably different for everyone. I typically like things like if I'm hanging from something, I like have to climb across or anything like that's really fun to me and stuff. So just like try new things as workouts and like have fun with it.
Yep. That's about it.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on today.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
Jev,
Anytime. And then make sure to wash your hands, guys.
Oh yeah.
Don't go
absolutely.
to the North Terra too soon. All right. See you guys. And that was the infamous Skylar Bachman and Garrett Lynn talking to you about the wildness and greatness of lifting and overcoming the problems with the coronavirus. And I'm glad they got to come on here and give us their thoughts. So now is the second part of the show where we talk about the headlines of today. This is from the New York Times. They say that the U.S. cases surpass 100,000 as Donald Trump signs the $2 million aid package into law. He did that yesterday. And all the news outlets are starting to report on that. So pretty soon, everyone should be getting their $120 stipend, their relief. So that's good news for a lot of people. A lot of people can use that money to further help themselves. I'm not too sure how that will work on taxes in the future, but it's definitely something to look into. But that'd be interesting. Next headline is that New York may fine people in parks and houses of worship to stem the outbreak. So apparently, I guess people aren't staying inside and they're not sheltering in placing and quarantining themselves. I saw this interesting meme the other day, or it was like a TikTok or something. But this guy was driving in a car with someone, and then some Karen, as they call them, came up to the door and was like, "Oh, I called the cops on you guys. You should be sheltering in placing." But it was kind of ironic because she was outside along with some other people. So it's like, what's up with this line, especially with parks and stuff. I think the hardest issue with trying to decide when you should be inside and when you should be outside or doing whatever is like the government says it's okay to go out on walks and to go exercise, but when everyone and their dog sees that message and everyone goes outside, then you're just coming into contact with more people. So it's like, how can we turn simple exercise still into an isolated event? And it's just, I don't know, this is all above my head. It's just, I see a fault in that, and then I don't know really where to go with that. And if they're going to start finding people, I guess that makes sense. But if people don't have jobs, and I'm sure this fine won't be able to be like really covered if they get this $100 or $1,200 stimulus package. But it's something I guess we're going to find out what happens, because when people are, I don't want to say selfish, but whenever people are going out in these public areas doing stuff like that, not quarantining themselves, then they're obviously spreading the risk for themselves, but other people, if they contract it and they don't know it. I mean, I still go on runs, I still go outside. I'm not saying don't do this. I'm just saying, like, don't don't be going into mass places, starting mass groups again, because we're not supposed to be doing that. Next headline is, as deaths surge, Spain and Italy look for a sign for a turning point. Okay, that's kind of obvious. I mean, everyone's trying to look for a turning point in this mass pandemic. Next headline says, more experts say Americans should probably start wearing masks. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about those masks, a lot of conflicting information regarding them. Whenever the outbreak was first happening, everyone was getting those masks that had like holes on the side, and I remember everyone was like, "Oh, don't wear those because you could still breathe in stuff." And it was like, "Okay, that's true, but like you're stopping yourself from coughing." And I don't know. I mean, if Americans start wearing masks, that'd be interesting. Maybe that's why the United States has reported more cases than over in Asia, because like they all wear masks out there anyways. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not no scientist or anything, but interesting for experts to start saying that. Next headline is, Hong Kong and Singapore impose new restrictions as case numbers climb. That's good. I mean, that's basically what the United States has already done. The Pope confronts the virus. We find ourselves afraid. Yeah, we do find ourselves afraid. We're all afraid because we don't know what's going to happen. And in scenarios like this, we lack control in these situations, and when we don't have control of our lives, that's when people get scared. And once we find a way to garner this control, garner the ability to understand ourselves and figure out how to do stuff, that's when we're going to be able to stop being afraid. So yeah, the Pope has a good point there, and I we just gotta have faith in the system, even though the system may be broken, even though the system may get us more sick. We gotta have faith in it. It's like the George Michael song. You just gotta have faith. And then last headline is, Ireland enters a strict lockdown and the UK checks its rule book. Yeah, I mean, people should start going into these more strict headlines, or more strict restrictions, because only whenever that happens is whenever we're going to be able to get out of this surge, get out of this problem. And then the big headline on the New York Times says, coronavirus live update, over 600,000 cases worldwide, and the $2 trillion aid bill enters law. So that is fantastic. Right now it says New York may fine or permanently close house of worship. I just read that. But yeah, that's insane to think that they're going to start fining people. They're going to start making it more of a serious thing, more of a serious punishment, which is good, because that's once again how we get out of this and how we stop the spread. But until then, we just got to keep working on. So that was all the headlines for today. Now we can go to a little more intimate session where we just talk about what I'm doing for today. So this morning I woke up about 9:30, pretty late for me. I fell asleep listening to the Led Zeppelin 4 album. I have it right here. Bam! I was jamming out to this. I was really, last night I was in the mood for listening to music that would just like transport me somewhere else. Maybe that's part of this corona infection quarantine, and I just don't want to be here. But I've just been chilling, man. I was listening to some Led Zeppelin 4, one of my favorite albums. Actually, that was the second vinyl album I've ever bought. And my first album was The Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. But yeah, I got to do that. I got to relax, and it was nice. I haven't fallen asleep listening to records like that in a long time. So yeah, and then yesterday was the last day of online school. I finished all of my assignments. My only critique about online school is personally, it feels like every day is the weekend, or every day is like the Sunday before school, and we just kind of do all our homework, and then just throw it together, and then we act like it's going to be okay the next day. Which, I mean, for the most part, that's what's just been going on. And I don't know how to change that, or I don't really have any big critiques, but online school's been going pretty well. I thought I would hate it way more, but I do kind of hate it because I don't get my social interactions. I'm someone that likes to interact with a lot of people, and it sucks to think that my high school career and just walking in the hallways, being able to say hi to what and say what's up to like all the people I know is might not ever happen again. So closer towards graduation part, if this quarantine stuff's still going on, Trevantine's still going on, I'll probably talk about that because that's a huge thing. And you're only in high school for 4 years and you're only a senior for 1 year. So whenever the time comes that you lose this, then that's it, man. So yeah, what am I doing today? I woke up 9:30. My dad made some pancakes and bacon. That was fantastic. I did this podcast. I love talking to Garrett Lynn and Skylar Bachman. We're talking about bodybuilding. I guess I could explore the topic of bodybuilding a little bit more. So I don't know, I wouldn't call myself a bodybuilder. I just like to lift and I like to look good. Um, at one point I used to be 225. I dropped down to 170, and then I decided, hey, I'm going to start putting on muscle. So then I got myself up back to 180, and now I'm kind of hovering around 180 and stuff. I think last night I was 178 because I lost weight. I've been running a lot. Since I can't really put on weight, I can't really lift heavy things anymore. What I'm going to do is just, my plan is to get shredded, hopefully. And that's just by doing a lot of cardio, a lot of low rep or high rep, low weight stuff. Just getting really defined, and I might start doing what Skylar was doing and just do everything to failure. I know I've been doing just more reps of what I've been, like what my weights have been doing, or I've been, okay, so let me start over. I do this daily workout that's a 16-month program. No, 16-week program, yeah. And no, it's 16-week program. It's called Jeff Nippard's legs push pull. So I already described this before, but it's day 1's legs, day 4's legs, day 2 is all push exercises, then day 5's push, and then day 3 is pull, and then day 6 is pull. Today would be my pull day, which is typically like bent rows, all my back workout. So I'm just trying to exercise my major movers, my back, chest, and legs, and that's just the best thing to do. But yeah, I've been following that workout, and like it's typically, since this is the week after the deload week, so it's the week where I actually start putting on heavier weight. I'm supposed to be doing high weight, low reps, so it's like 4 sets of 4, right? But since I don't have a lot of weight, I've been doing 4 sets of 25 or 4 sets of 15, depending on the exercise I'm doing. And I don't feel that pump that I used to get, but it's still better than sitting on my butt playing Minecraft all day. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm still having fun with it, so I'm liking that. Also, I might start hooping up just in my front yard a little bit because what else is there to do? So I might hoop up later today. That's a good idea. It's such a nice day outside. After this podcast, I'm gonna go on my run, do my workout. Maybe I can hoop up then. But yeah, and then I always follow that up with a protein smoothie from S2. I love their protein. I think I definitely saw a huge difference whenever I started taking their protein and their ignition afterwards. Speaking of, I'm wearing a S2 shirt right now. Love those guys, respect those guys a lot. I actually got a letter from one of their co-workers, and they're telling me all this stuff about me, because when you go in there, you talk to them and they'll talk to you, and it just means a lot whenever they can send in a letter and recall stuff that you told them a month ago. And I don't know if as soon as you leave, they write it down, and then they'll write you a letter later just to keep enticing you to come in. But that is definitely a good strategy to do. But yeah, I absolutely love those guys. Hopefully, maybe I can get some of those guys on here, talk about the business and how Corona is affecting them, because I think they would love to be on here. yeah, I'm gonna go work out, maybe hoop up a little bit. Later today, I might just go play some more Minecraft. I might. Okay, I streamed yesterday on the YouTube channel, and I love to play music when I stream, and I got copyright claimed, and I'm kind of dumb because I forgot about that on YouTube. So what I might do is go to Twitch. I don't know if Twitch copyright claims because of music anymore, or if they still do, but either way, I'm streaming with music. I'm not doing any of that copyright free lo-fi hip hop stuff, even though I love to do that whenever I'm chilling slash studying or even trying to fall asleep, but maybe not when I'm gaming. I want to listen to my playlist that I make, you know. I just I want to jam out while I'm playing Minecraft. I think what I'm doing in Minecraft's pretty cool. We have a server and then all the boys are on there, and then we're just kind of building our own little places. I'm building Trevasia. Everyone else is building over in the mainland. But yeah, hopefully we can get on, talk about that, talk about Minecraft a little bit, and that's basically all I have planned for today. Since like it's Corona time and there's quarantine everywhere, I don't know what to do really. I might start reading some more. I might start gaming some more. I don't know. I just find this time as a great time for personal growth, either if that's physically or mentally, and you just got to keep on doing what you can. We're all in this together, and there's not much that's going to change about it. So that's going to be the way it is for a while, guys. That's basically really all I have to say for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep washing your hands, and catch you guys tomorrow.